Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition glitch/bug video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing a few bugs/glitches that I have found, and of course you have been submitting. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to anyone who's come forward and got hold of me on any of my social medias regarding any bugs or glitches. So yeah, a huge thank you to you guys. Again, if you do have a tip, trick, or glitch you want to submit, all of my links are in the description below. That being said, let's jump straight on into today's video. So number one, the enchanting table. We all know to get decent enchantments you need level 30, and of course to even get those level 30 enchantments to show up, you need to surround your enchantment table with books. So as you can see, we can get Fortune 3 for 3 levels, but unfortunately we do not have level 30, so we can't actually get that. Now, I noticed this in Simply Survival. For whatever reason, they were cheaper, and I couldn't work out why they was actually cheaper until I got a DM on Twitter. Basically, the person has asked to stay anonymous, but they basically said put a grindstone next to an enchanting table or in between here. By simply placing a grindstone next to an enchantment table, we can get the exact same enchantments, but this time our level requirement is actually only 24, whereas of course on this one it's level 30. So yeah, number one, level requirement is less when you have a grindstone placed next to your enchantment table. So number two, a visual bug. As you can see, this zombie is holding a bone and is absolutely humongous, whereas this zombie is holding a sword, and to be fair, it's like normal size, whereas if we look at the bone, I mean, that is definitely bigger. I've got a picture here, which I'm going to put on screen now. You can see the comparison between the bone and a zombie holding an arrow. It's a massive, massive difference. For some reason, I actually couldn't get one of these zombies to hold an arrow. That's why this guy's actually holding a sword right now. But yeah, number two, big boned zombies. Okay, so number three is an Elytra-based X-ray glitch, and of course with any X-ray glitch you're going to want to take some night vision potion. That way you're going to be able to see that a little bit better once you perform the X-ray glitch. So you're going to want to equip your Elytra and simply go into this perspective. From here you just want to glide as close to the ground as you can, and as you can see it's very, very quick, but you can actually activate a very small X-ray glitch. Let me go ahead and set that up again. So yeah, I actually found this one just over here, so I may as well show you over here the second time. Basically what you want to do is just run, get yourself a little bit of a run up, and then glide parallel to the ground as much as possible. And basically you do activate a little bit of a glitch. I don't know if you've seen that a little bit better, but you could see it for a little bit longer. Let me try and do that one more time. So we're going to get the little run up, of course change our perspective, and we want to be gliding parallel to the ground as much as possible. And there we go. We just seen it for a little bit. Again, I did have an idea whether it could work with some cobwebs. Maybe like we could get it to work for a little bit longer. So I'm going to try that right now. So I'm going to get my run up, change my perspective, and I don't know if the cobwebs are going to do anything. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Okay, I mean, we didn't actually activate the glitch, but I mean, if we got that in the right timing, maybe that could work. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen to my body once I fully go underground. I mean, is my body gonna fully go underground? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Right, I'm gonna try that one more time. Of course, I don't want to waste tons and tons of time, but that was pretty fun, to be fair. So we need to get the X-ray glitch activated whilst we hit the cobweb. I think. I'm not sure. I mean, you guys can test it if I don't do it this time. Oof. That's close, right? See how close I am into the ground already? Oh, that worked a little bit when I popped up. Let's try that one more time because we did get close there. So, final time. Hopefully we can get this on the perfect timing. Oh. No, that wasn't great. I mean, wow. Okay. That's kind of funny, right? I mean, I'm completely underground. Wow. All right. So yeah, I don't know how we can make it get a little bit longer, but if you got any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I seen this over on the Discord. I'm not sure if the person who like posted it was the person who made this. Either way, it is epic as hell. I mean, just look at this. Watch what happens. I can't fathom in my mind how that works, but I mean, of course, that block's there now, but let's just do that again. It pulls it this way, even though there is a block, and the gravity block will get pulled here. I'm not sure if this works with, like, stuff like anvils. I mean, it would be pretty epic if it did. We place an anvil there. It does. I mean, what? How crazy is that, right? But I'm not really sure how it works. I mean, let's look at that. That is Illuminati to the max. For the next one, we've got a little bit of a debate on our hands. We've got fire aspect, of course. Normally, we have this on our swords. And, of course, we have flame, which is basically the same enchantment, but for a bow. So, if you didn't know, both of these things do pretty much the same thing. If we were to kill this cow, we would get some lovely cooked steak. And, for example, if I use my fire aspect sword and kill this cow, I will also get some lovely cooked steak. Like, we've all done this before, right? We've been swimming in the river, and we got a fire aspect sword. And then we come across a fish. And we're like, oh yeah, I'll have some of that fish. So, if you're underwater, right, and you kill a fish with a fire aspect sword, you will actually get a cooked fish. However, if you kill a fish underwater with a flame bow, you will get a raw fish. Now, I mean, I can see why this, like, is why it is. Because, of course, the arrow is the thing that should be on fire, right? So the water is putting the arrow out. But then, explain this to me. So why is it, if I'm standing outside the water and using my flame bow, that sometimes you can get a cooked fish? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, look, you can see I've got another cooked fish. I mean, every time it doesn't work. Let me find another fish. There's another one. Hopefully this doesn't work again. But yeah, you can see there, we got a normal fish. And there you go again, just to prove my point. Cooked salmon, normal salmon. See, it just doesn't make sense. Let me know what you think in the comments. Next one, we have another visual bug. I mean, I have no idea why or, like, how it's happening. I mean, I can kind of explain it to you. Over here, I was testing out a teleport machine, trying to make my own little designs. And basically, once I press this button, look at this hole here, what happens? It kind of fills up with water. Now, I say water because the thing that I'm pushing is a little bit of water. Oh, wrong thing. But if I press it, I'm going to slow down the footage so you can clearly see it. I'll try and go as far back as possible. You can clearly see that those, well, maybe not that time, but that time, the hole is filling in with water or whatever it is. It's just a little visual bug. I'm also thinking maybe this could have something to do with chunks. So yeah, I just made another explosion with TNT, kind of like those holes. And if we have a look, you can see that, I mean, that one just doesn't fill up. Let me try and make another hole over here to see if it is anything to do with the hole. I mean, I have no idea. Alright, so I made another hole over there. Let's see. Okay, so that time, look at that hole over there. You can see it kind of is full, which leads me to believe that this is something to do with, like, the chunks, as you can see. And weirdly enough, actually, I've just thought of another idea. Alright, so I've just cleared out some more to see what happens. Wow. Maybe that actually marks out a chunk or something. I have no idea. But yeah, little visual bug there to do with the redstone and water. Okay, so this next one is actually going to help you find chunk borders really, really easily in survival. Now, I will explain, I've gone back versions so I can prove to you that this works, although this is working in the most current version of the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is come to a flat area like this. We're going to open our menu and we're going to go down to the video settings. Now, we have this little render distance like slidey thing like that, and if we go forward and backwards, you can kind of see if we go right down to the lowest amount, you see how it goes to 1. Basically, you can see the corner there. I don't know if you can see that corner right near that grass up there, but we can actually clearly distinguish a corner. Now, what I'm going to do is go mark that out right now because I want to make sure that I don't lose that. But I'm thinking that the corner is just over there between these two pieces of grass. So around here, I think the corner was. Let me do that again. Again, to get the best position, you want to get wherever you're looking at in like that top right-hand corner. We're going to go into the settings again, and we're going to go down to our render distancing, okay? So now you can see right there, I'm on the corner. You can see, I can clearly see there is the edge of the chunk. So basically, I'm 1 off. So let me just go back out. Just here is where the actual chunk is. So now, if I'm just going to go into creative very quickly. Now, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and of course 16. Let me go ahead and come this way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and of course 16. Now, if I were to link those up, that would be 1 complete chunk. So just from sliding across the render distance tab, I've been able to establish where a chunk is. Now let me prove this to you by actually putting on the chunk texture pack. Okay, so I've just loaded in with the chunk texture pack, as you can see. And basically, if we look at this, the one that I've clearly marked out, you can see it is perfectly in a chunk. So you don't even need this texture pack. You can do it fully in survival by simply sliding back and forth the render distance tab. And finally, we have by far my favorite one. Now, to get this one to work, you're going to need to go around and make sure you have no bed. Meaning you have not set a respawn spot anywhere around the world. You want your spawn spot to be the original spawn spot of the world. Once you've done that, you want to grab yourself a portal block. Of course, if you haven't got your portal block already, I've done a couple videos. Go ahead and grab yourself some. And basically, you're going to want to go through to the end. So, I showcased this a while back. If you placed a portal block in the end and went through it on your bed, you went into some kind of glitch mode. Now, this is 10 times better if you do this without a bed or a spot that has been created to spawn you back. So, for example, now I have no bed. Watch what happens when I go through it. Boom. Look at my coordinates, okay? Of course, I'm in creative. But yeah, I am so far in the air. I'm just falling right now. Like, literally just falling. I have no idea how long it took me to fall for. But a little trick, if you want to fall faster, basically, you can go ahead and log out. And then we can go ahead and log back on to our world. Now, you want to be really quick when you do this, or you could potentially die. And there we go. We are actually at level 200. So, in a way, it's like kind of a weird, extremely long Elytra launcher for spawn and only spawn. But it's pretty epic, right? 30,000 blocks up in the air. When you log back out, you're around 200 blocks. And, of course, if you've got Elytra on, you're going to be safe. I mean, you could even just wait till you drop down and use this to explore your world. So yeah, there we have it. A few more bugs and glitches in the Minecraft Bedrock edition. Remember guys, if you do have any tips, tricks, or glitches to submit, all of my links are in the description below. I will catch you on the next one.